Good morning, friends. Let's take a thoughtful stroll through the latest currents shaping our world today. Stories that tug at the threads of diplomacy, security, economics, and human resilience across continents. We begin with the fragile yet significant development between Israel and Iran. After 12 intense days marked by missile strikes and rising tensions, a ceasefire has been declared, notably announced by former US President Trump, who called for an immediate halt to hostilities. However, this announcement has been met with a cautious silence from Israel, which, while reportedly agreeing in principle to the ceasefire, has stopped short of formal confirmation. The situation remains tense, with both sides on high alert, wary of each other's next move. Iran's state media reported abiding by the ceasefire, but only after delivering what they described as a parting shot of missile volleys towards Israel. Iranian officials, meanwhile, emphasized that their adherence to the ceasefire is conditional on Israel ceasing aggressive actions first. It's a delicate dance, underscored by years of deep mistrust, where peace feels like a fragile thread stretched thin across a chasm of conflict. The ceasefire offers a glimmer of hope, but vigilance remains the order of the day. This moment reminds us how swiftly peace talks can unravel and how desperately the region needs stability that lasts beyond headlines and announcements. Turning our gaze westward to the United States, the Supreme Court has delivered a ruling that is stirring debate and concern. The court has allowed the federal government, under the Trump administration, to resume deportations of migrants to third countries without hearings that assess their safety conditions. This ruling has sparked dissent from the liberal justices, who warn that bypassing these hearings could expose vulnerable individuals to serious human rights violations, including the risk of torture. The decision underscores the ongoing tension in U.S. immigration policy, balancing national security and sovereignty with the imperative to protect human dignity and rights. For many, it poses profound questions about how justice is administered when lives hang in the balance, and about the responsibility of nations towards those seeking refuge and safety. Across the Atlantic, Germany is making headlines by significantly increasing its defense spending target to 3.5% of GDP by 2029. This move aligns with NATO's broader push for member nations to bolster their collective defense capabilities ahead of a crucial summit. Germany's decision reflects the shifting dynamics in global security, where traditional alliances are recalibrating in response to evolving threats and geopolitical uncertainties. The increase signals a new era of commitment to deterrence and readiness, a clear message that the times demand robust investment in defense. But it also invites reflection on the balance between preparedness and peaceful diplomacy, on how nations can secure their futures without escalating arms races, and on the role Germany intends to play within NATO's collective framework. Economic resilience is also a story unfolded today, with the International Monetary Fund greenlighting a $1.3 billion disbursement to Bangladesh, part of a larger $4.7 billion loan program. This financial lifeline follows Bangladesh's implementation of corrective measures addressing economic challenges, prompting the IMF to grant a temporary waiver on exchange rules. Bangladesh's progress exemplifies the delicate interplay between development, financial oversight, and international cooperation. It highlights how countries emerging from economic difficulties rely not just on loans, but on strategic reforms that balance growth with stability. The support from the IMF signals confidence, but also responsibility, reminding us that economic recovery is a journey marked by discipline and partnership. On a different but no less critical front, Sri Lanka's president has finally approved the entry of the United Nations Marine Research Vessel, the Dr. Fridtjof Nansen, after a period of delay that jeopardized an important scientific mission. The Food and Agriculture Organization has emphasized the urgency, warning that any further postponements could cost over $1 million and derail marine surveys possibly until 2030. This episode sheds light on the often unseen but vital realm of environmental research and international cooperation. Amid political complexities, the need for understanding and safeguarding our marine ecosystems presses on, a reminder that protecting our planet's health is as crucial as addressing political strife or economic challenges. A few more global updates paint a vivid picture of the diverse issues at play. The US government has banned WhatsApp on official devices due to security concerns, sparking a legal pushback from Meta. The Iranian president has vowed not to break the ceasefire unless provoked. In France, a disturbing mass syringe incident at a music festival affected over 100 people, illustrating the unpredictable nature of public safety. A US judge blocked a Trump-era plan that aimed to bar international students from Harvard University, underscoring ongoing debates about immigration and education. French authorities have ordered Tesla to cease allegedly deceptive business practices, emphasizing regulatory vigilance. And Russia has criticized NATO's narrative used to justify rising defense budgets, reflecting the ongoing geopolitical tensions that ripple across continents. Together, these stories weave a complex tapestry of our times, moments of tentative peace shadowed by unresolved conflict, legal rulings stirring ethical debates, nations recalibrating defense and economic strategies, environmental science confronted by political delays, and societies grappling with challenges both new and persistent. Through it all, we see a world in motion, each development a note in a larger symphony of global affairs that affects us all in ways profound and personal. Thank you for joining me in this reflective journey. If you found this insightful, do like, comment, and subscribe to stay connected with daily updates that inform, entertain, and invite you to think deeply about the world we share. Check the description below for more details and links to explore these stories further. And please share your thoughts. Your voice enriches this dialogue and keeps us all engaged in discovering what lies beneath the headlines. Until next time, take care, stay curious, and keep looking beyond the surface.